Miriam's mad that her head's sticking out of the frame.
Look at that girl.
Look at that. With her her pom-pom on the top.
I love it. You're adorable.
Thank you.
All right. So for any
What's
of
up,
you
everyone?
hey, here we are. Is it working? We got
Working. Now, let's clear
messages.
this up. If
Okay.
anything technical goes wrong, it's Chris's fault because he's
Absolutely
handling everything.
That is right.
So, like, it's
Absolutely
all on
my fault.
him.
Now, is your stream working, Joe?
Can you
It
see
looks
it?
like the stream is up. We got a bunch
Sweet.
of people commenting Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Nice. Okay, so we're all gonna do our intros. You ready?
No.
Okay.
No?
We're just gonna have happy Thanksgiving talk.
We're
Fine.
gonna have Happy
Fine.
Thanksgiving talk.
Listen
Okay.
to Mom.
Yes, Mom. Hold on. I'm gonna fix the angle of our camera.
It is kind of looking weird.
Who's up here?
I love that gold color for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
That
thank
is
you.
beautiful. I love it.
Okay.
Look at all these people in here. Shelly is here.
Hand them
Renee is here. Keith is here.
Hi,
Can't hear anything you guys are saying.
Shauna.
You saying nice things about me?
Nope.
Oh, now I like how Hungry Heath has said good morning to all the crazy Chow hounds. We've landed. Crazy Chow.
Crazy Chow. There you go.
What
So
we need to do is next year, we need to make this even more complicated on Chris and bring Autumn and Richard into this too.
Yes.
that would be fun.
that would be awesome. I actually have the background around us is just it's a PNG. It's just an image
Right.
file that has like little cutouts around it. I actually have one ready to go for 3 and for 4 people. So
But it's hard to see because then the people get smaller.
Yeah.
Right.
actually 3 and
This
4
new
they're the same
thing.
size.
I'm drinking the brand new flavor. It is so awesome. But I was
Oh,
upset
man.
because like it didn't come in time. So
Oh.
I had to make it myself.
It is not peanut butter and jelly.
Don't make me mad today, Joe.
I know something Miriam is very thankful for, that this
What's
is not
that?
a keto chow flavor.
I
Well,
am thankful that.
strawberry
also.
and the peanut flour.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
man.
So let's see. We got a lot of people on. So we have comments coming in from both of our channels, right?
Yes.
But I guess I'm thankful that I'm not on Joe's stream commenting, so I don't have to deal with that Yahoo. And Joe and Rachel aren't on our stream, so we don't have to deal with those guys either. So
There you go.
So we're not
That's it.
seeing their people, and
No,
they're
we're
seeing our
No,
people.
We're
they
seeing-
are. We're seeing
everyone's
everybody.
coming together.
Yeah.
So
everybody-
it's just one big
Welcome
happy
together
family.
for Thanksgiving.
everybody's
That's right.
everybody family.
And we don't even have to wear masks.
So let's see.
I like
let's
this.
let's say hi to people. Renee says happy Thanksgiving.
Hi,
Hunger Heath says,
Renee.
yeah, good morning, Chow Hounds. Crazy Chow Hounds, that's right. Lisa says
hi.
happy Thanksgiving. Leah says happy Thanksgiving. You guys can see all the comments too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Howard says good morning from Maryland. Shauna says good morning to KK and Keto Chow families. There's a lot of overlap between our
Yes.
audiences. Huh?
And
love
Ed is
that.
on. She said happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Hey, Ed.
Thanksgiving. Patty says happy Thanksgiving. Misty.
Deb said so cool, double screen.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, and the last time we were on a live stream together, the internet was not happy.
No.
We were there in Florida visiting you guys, and it just what did we do? Like 4 different streams or something
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
it, was
awesome.
pretty, it was pretty insane.
It was
We got
pretty
you get the free screen that's like every time. I'm always like in the middle of something. I don't know, with a rocky pose. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Sel Marie said good morning, listening while trying to get a new fridge in the house.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
man.
didn't get a new fridge delivered today.
That is multitasking
Yeah.
and amazingness.
Who's delivering a fridge, or was it delivered last night? That's a good question. Keto
It's
Forward
not
Deb says
outside.
happy Thanksgiving. Lori says happy Thanksgiving. Susan, happy Thanksgiving. Sylvia, happy Thanksgiving. Did you already read from Tracy? This should be fun. Happy Thanksgiving. Sandra says,
Skip Laurie.
did I skip Lori?
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to. Well, I mean, Joe's on, so we're going to skip people by default.
Nice. Renee said, "I'm so excited about the gingerbread flavor."
Caboodle says peanut butter and jelly for the win.
I know. I'm telling you, it would be a good seller.
Somebody's on Team Joe here.
Yeah, there you go.
Not this girl. Not this.
Do your kids like peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah, but
It's
we
been
don't
so
eat it
long
very
since
much.
I've
You know
had
what's
anything
funny?
like
Okay,
that.
so this is kind of dumb. Our son had seizures, right? So I figure if anyone at school could help my son not to have seizures, that would be a good thing. I know that was impossible, but if there's somebody allergic to peanut butter, my kids cannot have a peanut butter sandwich. So for years and years, we just didn't have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches
when they were going
for
to school.
lunches because I could help a kid not have anaphylactic shock somehow.
We kind of need her to come hang out at the church.
Yes.
Right? The parents just send the kids with the green snotty noses.
Oh, man.
Or, hey, let me send them in with like peanut butter sandwiches and stuff for like a snack time. I'm like, there could be kids. In fact, there are 3 kids that all have celiac disease.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Not just like a little bit gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
But. No. I mean, they're like, one of them just had like a trace of something that touched something else and went into like a full shot.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, wow.
sad.
By the way, this is s'mores. We don't have the new one yet.
But you want to try this if you haven't already.
That's right.
We want to try it made into Joe's pie because that was good.
Oh, yeah. I actually made that a couple weeks ago.
It was really
Was
good.
it good?
Well, I made a batch of your pie. So for anyone who doesn't, let's see.
Can
Let
you
me
figure it
bring
out?
this. There we go. Okay,
Make
so
us even tinier.
if you go to, well, let's see, Keto Chow Pie, might find it. There it is.
Pie archives.
The Pie Archives. Now that's a
This is-
museum I would visit.
I know, right? Well, it's tagged with the tag pie. So this is Joe's chocolate cream pie.
Yes.
That thing is
And there's the video. And
Who's that lady with that hair?
So cute.
well, anyway, so it's you've got the recipe that makes either 2 shallow dish pans or 1 deep dish pie. And I made a batch of the filling with the s'mores and a batch of the filling with chocolate.
And then just layered it.
Yeah, and just layered it on top of each
It
other.
was really good.
It was
really good.
fantastic.
Christopher said, my son woke up already asking for turkey, but the meal isn't until 5.
Oh man.
Now, how are you cooking your turkey?
So I used to have a vertical smoker. Actually, I still have it, but I haven't used it since it lit on fire and tried to burn our house down. But that's another story entirely. Anyway, but I couldn't fit a full turkey, like an intact turkey, into it. And so this was like 2015, way back a long time ago when everything was peaches and cream.
Right.
I just took a big knife and just split it. So it's in 2
You
halves.
sent me a picture of it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and Joe is like, why do you cut your turkey in half? I'm like, well, it fit into my smoker better by doing it that way. So, and if you do a proper spatchcock, you cut out the what's it called?
spine.
The
Breastbone?
yeah, the spine,
Not the spine.
and then you kind of break the turkey and you splay it open,
And then it's like this, and it looks
so
pretty.
it's flat. That doesn't fit
That's
into
how a ninja would do it.
yeah. That doesn't fit into my
Connoisseur.
smoker very well, even with the big smoker that I have. It's just easier to just completely just bifurcate it. Cut it in half, put a half on, put a half on. It cooks like a dream. It was overly moist, I guess would be the best way to describe the one that we did on Sunday,
It was really
Which-
good.
which is not a thing with turkey, right?
No,
Overly moist.
Yeah, it was
It's
really
funny because we
good.
were talking to Rachel's mom about I was editing a vlog because we have a vlog coming out tomorrow, a full day of eating vlog, and Rachel sits down with her mom for like 15 minutes of the video. So it's a longer
Aw.
video, but everybody gets to see
It's Miss Sarah.
Miss Sarah's insights on doing keto and Thanksgiving on keto because she's a food pusher.
She
I mean,
is.
Oh yeah.
when we first started dating, she'd have like 3 turkeys. Like there's 5 of us.
Make mommy proud.
But she was talking about how like she doesn't like white meat. She likes the dark meat because that's juicier. And she's like the white meat drains out. So she cooks everything in a bag. because it.
Okay,
kind of
yeah.
gets
Oh yeah,
over
we've
the
done that
moisture.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad taught me if you cooked it in the oven, the way you keep it moist is you actually put bacon while it's baking,
Okay.
and while you're roasting it, you put bacon along the top. Because
That
now
sounds like a great idea.
As the bacon is cooking and the turkey is cooking, the bacon fat will just keep like basting the turkey without you having to go in and constantly baste it.
Whether that's true or not, I support
It
bacon.
works.
That sounds so
And,
good.
yeah, I mean, of course, back then you weren't supposed to eat bacon.
So it's
but-
like, well,
Oh,
for
yeah.
Thanksgiving, we could sneak some bacon
Right.
in.
Yeah. Hungry, he says maybe Chris won't skip my comments.
You guys,
The problem is every time we have a guest on,
we always skip comments.
I kind
Well,
of
no, that's a reference to me because
yeah, I know. But every time we have a guest on, I kind of like let the comments do their thing and engage with the person that we're talking to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now,
He's passing us on the way up north.
Hi, Joe. Be safe.
Oh, yeah,
Make sure your seatbelt is buckled.
Hey, Joe put a thing in the Facebook family group for all of you who are going on the Keto cruise. In
oh
May.
yes,
They're having a Black Friday sale over at what is it at Royal Caribbean. They're doing like if you need extras, like if you want to go on the excursions, or
I
if
guess
you
we
want to
should look
get
at
like
that.
your soda deal or the internet deal, it's
Yeah.
like 40 or 50% off on some of the
let's
stuff.
see. Where
So you need to go
is
get it
that?
now.
I would
Groups you
never have
manage.
thought of that as a Black Friday deal, but what a great Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
And it would be simple enough for them to do it. That's cool.
Well, he put it in the family group. He said.
It was.
Oh,
in the
it was-
family group. But if you go to,
It's
I
in
think
the family
Debbie
group.
posted it too. But at least in
Yeah.
our family group.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw that on the. I'm trying to pull it up right now, but
There's
I'm
a cute family, the berries.
yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop trying to pull things up in the middle of a live stream.
Yeah. So yeah, just go over it because I think that like if you want to get like this fountain soda and internet deal, it's
Yeah,
like
the internet,
$15
and well, there's a combined one too, or you can get
That's
them
the one.
separately.
It's like $16 a day if you want both of them. So,
Which usually
I
it's
have to
more
talk to you
expensive,
because you
so
said
that's
something
good.
about the internet, right? You get one internet plan and then put the little Wi-Fi device in the.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's actually it's just out of reach, but it's this little battery powered Wi-Fi router.
Right.
You connect up to it with your phone or your computer or whatever, and then you tell it what network to connect to, and it acts as a bridge.
Okay.
And so I just carried that around with me in my backpack, and it's got a battery on it. It actually has a power bank in it that you can use to charge your phone if you really want to. But if the kids wanted internet, they had to be by me. So
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, that's
But,
good. So I'm going to
tell-
carry it and I'm going to get the internet on my phone. And now you're going to have to stay near me if you want internet.
Well, I'm gonna
Otherwise,
just
you'll have no
I'm gonna
internet.
I'm gonna put the one in the house in my pocket and make the boys have to be closer to mom every single day.
there you go.
Oh, mommy's on.
Hey, mom.
She's, let's see. Renee said, I can't stand peanut butter and jelly. I like them separately, but never together.
Never
There you go.
together.
Now, how big let's find out how big people are doing turkey. So I
Well,
only
next
know
time
how to
I got
cook.
a 14-pound one. Right
Yeah,
now.
I only know how to cook for 20 people. That's all I know how to do. And so I always get the giant turkey, the 22, 24
Yeah.
pound. I've never cooked a turkey that's that small before.
We usually, I mean, for years, I hosted Thanksgiving because my whole thing was we want Rachel's mom to sit down.
Sit down, woman.
Because she's like one of these people who like she's gonna make sure everybody else eats, and then she never for
Yeah.
the first 4 years of our marriage, I never saw her eat a hot meal.
No.
So like I was like, I want everything over here because I like cooking anyway. And so, but I only ever get at minimum is like a 19-pound turkey. But here's the thing: we would go Aldi a lot of times after the holidays, they'll put their turkeys at like 50, 70% off. You can get them for like 39 cents a pound. One year, I think we bought 15 turkeys and we put them all in the freezers.
Whoa.
And then they're for
And
the
the
whole year.
boys, I would just make them all year long. Anthony, John Paul, and Caleb, the three of them can finish a 20-pound turkey in a night.
Yes, they can.
So
Wow.
we've only ever gotten like the 18 to 25-pound turkeys.
Make mama proud. There you go.
Make mama proud.
Sel Marie says that they delivered it yesterday but refused to bring it into the house.
Well, that's
That's-
stinky.
What?
Yeah.
Aw.
Lisa says my
sister
turkey's
had
thawing.
that. They got some appliances and they wouldn't bring it in the house. And I'm like, wait a second, you got my sister who is 48 years old and has had, fibromyalgia, and my mother, who is 82.
And they're going to bring the fridge in.
They
Oh my
have to
gosh.
bring their appliances into their house.
Good luck, everybody.
Slapsa says he's been smoking his turkey all night.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I bet that is.
I bet you
like-
that's the dark meat that you'll eat.
That is a Yankee Candle flavor that should be made.
It's funny, Caleb, on the
Smoked
way out the
turkey.
door this morning, he's going over to his aunt's house.
Okay.
And he was telling us that I never knew this, he prefers dark meat, but only the leg, and only if it comes from Universal Studios or Walt Disney World.
Very specific.
And so he doesn't want the white meat anymore.
You need the atmosphere.
His tastes have changed. Like, it used to be he was a ham guy, and we fed him so much ham that now he won't touch it anymore.
Is anybody a ham for Thanksgiving person?
Yeah, we have a ham.
We have a ham with the turkey in
kids
the
love the
smoker right
ham.
now.
They have everything. They have like 20 somewhat people there.
I had a pastor once that said that he didn't think that church could meet without one.
Without a
You
ham.
have to have a
Without a
ham.
ham.
And then the
I
church
wish-
congregation.
I'm the ham at our church.
I wish our church could meet without dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Why do we have to have cookies and donuts for everything?
know.
You don't have to
I
have
don't.
that.
So Daphne said, I have never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich ever.
Made
I've made
a
a million
million
of them, but never ate one.
Wow.
Wow. That is interesting. Now that's a never have I ever
Yeah.
that you would probably
not go
win
there.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would be like, what? Ladybug says she's making pie with a pumpkin spice caramel.
Mm.
And Gigi's here.
Christopher actually said new flavors of items in November, December usually don't do well for me.
Oh, it's because he doesn't like
Because of the
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Well, he can't have
Cinnamon.
cinnamon. It gets him sick.
Yeah.
So, Heath is excited about the new flavor.
Which, by the way,
flavor.
someone did have a question about cinnamon in the Keto Chow eggnog, and I verified it does not have any cinnamon in the eggnog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not the
Just one.
eggnog either. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Christopher was asking about the s'mores one.
Yeah, and it does have some cinnamon flavor, but not actual cinnamon.
Okay, I'm
So-
going to Shauna's house because she says she's making the campfire s'mores, no bakers today, and Keto Chow blackberry cobbler.
Oh, that's so
Nice.
Man.
good. Yeah, Shauna's been cooking up a ton of stuff.
I wanted to say thank you to Christopher because I went and ordered some schoolyard snacks of the cheese puffs because those things were amazing. We put up our video yesterday
Yeah.
of all of the Black
Oh, yeah.
Friday deals. Well,
The
they're
onion.
having another thing. If you go on right now and you use that code EARLYBIRD, you get 20% off. But if you buy like the 24 bag pack, you get $5 off. You get a $5 gift card.
Oh,
If
nice.
you buy the 48 pack, you get a $10 gift card for a future purchase plus 20% off
Oh, wow.
and free shipping. So
That's a
that's
good
like
deal.
a good deal.
Can you get the new flavor in the 48 pack?
The
Yeah, you can get
sour
it
cream
in
and
single
onion?
flavor. So like I ordered because like I want a bag of those every single day. It's 24 sour cream and 24 of the cheddar cheese ones. And then you get a $10 gift card and then 20% off. So I think it's like $70 with shipping.
Ooh, how
Nice.
fun. So Ladybug says that she's making Thanksgiving for two. She found a Jenny O turkey breast that cooks from frozen in 3 hours.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that's nice.
That's good to have a backup plan. How many times, honestly, I have to say thank you so much to Shauna because we had our Thanksgiving on Tuesday because that's when like all of the men folk
We're a
could be
weird
there.
family.
Weird family. But Shauna had posted like somebody needs this, and she posted like take the turkey out of the freezer, and my mom was like, "Thank you." Lord." She posted that because we had forgotten.
Shelly has prime rib coming out to room temperature right now.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I actually have a full prime rib roast in the fridge right now.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it into steaks.
That
I
we're going to cut
think.
into steaks.
Our girls here from college, and we're getting a bunch of meat like shrink wrapped into individual servings for her to take.
Nice.
Oh, Mary Jo is alone
The
today, but
babies
glad
are
to be able
home.
to spend it in my pajamas on the couch because of insane work schedule.
Oh, and she did
Hey.
a big takeout order from a local family restaurant. That is
Nice.
awesome.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Slapstick says my turkey in the smoker has bacon on top. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah,
You're
it does.
definitely-
It really bastes it well. Plus, you get that nice bacon grease flavor.
Yeah.
I put bacon on everything.
Sylvia's a ham girl. There you go.
We're having burgers today.
Oh, yeah?
We wanna.
Okay.
Renee knows how to cook a turkey. She's doing an herbed butter underneath the skin. of a 7-pound bone-in breast and rub all over the outside. That's what I did. So I made a turkey last week because BJ's had a deal where if you bought certain items, you got a free turkey. I thought it was interesting. It was a free turkey no matter what size. So you could get a 14-pound or you can get a 25-pound. And the sign on the thing said 16-pound to 25-pound turkeys. Every turkey in there weighed 18 pounds. I'm like, I want the big one. And then I'm watching somebody actually find a small. He's like, I want a 14 or 12-pound. I'm like, it's free. Why would you buy the small one? It's like people who go buy one, get one free, but I don't want the free one. Like, we'll do that at Party City, right?
Yeah.
With the plastic cups. They're all buy one,
I just
get one
want the free one.
And
doesn't work like that.
But that's how I make my turkey. I take the Redmond's seasoned salt. You cover the whole outside. Then you take some slabs of butter. You put your hand underneath the skin, put the butter in there, and then grab a bunch of that seasoned salt and put it underneath the skin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
and
idea.
all that
I should have done that.
The meat.
Yeah, see, I just put a whole bunch of salt. Yeah. Just salt, caked it on.
You got to make it with the Redmond seasoned salt.
Okay. I hadn't even thought about that. I just use that for drinking when I'm doing an extended fast.
The seasoned salt. Why would we use it for cooking?
Vintage Girl said we have food to deliver to the troops that could not go home this year and some veterans. Just want to pop in and wish everybody a beautiful day.
Thank you for doing that.
So awesome.
That is
Camp
so
Lejeune.
awesome. We got to feed 180 families at church with the turkey dinners this year. I was super excited about that.
Oh, Brenda is doing Facebook Lives today.
Nice.
I'm going to have to copy and paste that. I can't copy it here. I'll have to do that later. Jessica says, good morning. Michelle says, my dad fries turkeys in lard. Oh, he has the family who runs a farm that sends it to him. People fry their turkeys in peanut oil, right?
Yeah. Lard would be
would be next level. That'd be awesome.
It's funny. I love deep frying a turkey, and you can't have a better turkey than a deep fried turkey. We actually have a deep fryer, and I said, Rachel, I'm going to get rid of it because we really don't fry anything anymore. Yeah. And the problem is peanut oil is expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You get that jug of peanut oil to fill that fryer, and you're looking at $25, $30, and you would use it for a turkey. Now, in the years past, we would then for the next 3 weeks make everything fried, mozzarella sticks.
What else can we fry? We can't waste oil.
Yeah.
But it'd be even better is tallow.
Tallow.
Oh yeah.
You could fry it in tallow. I saw Alicia put up a thing the other day where she got a bunch of fresh venison, and then they take tallow and grind it into the venison with the hamburgers because venison's so lean, and then they add beef tallow into it to add fat.
Brilliant.
Nice. Jesus Freak says, I can't wait for Switch Grocery's sale to try the new flavor of Keto Chow.
Oh yeah, they're doing a bundle tomorrow too, so you can order it from them.
Yep.
Ooh, Heath is bringing his own Zevia on the cruise. Can you do that?
There's a certain number of packages. Yeah.
Can I bring my own bacon?
Good luck cooking it. So in the past, I've brought my own little thing of horseradish
and
some
cocktail sauce,
ketchup,
homemade cocktail sauce
to make cocktail sauce.
I'm gonna be like Carrie Brown and bring some purse bacon.
Do
you never know.
Christopher's turkey is 20 pounds.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. And Tina's is 19. Lisa said the smallest I could find is 16 pounds, and I wanted a smaller one, but I couldn't find smaller. And
Aldi afterwards.
Yeah. Well, no, I saw at Costco this year, they actually had spatchcocked smoked turkeys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I looked at it really hard because they didn't have any turkeys at Costco when I went that day. And I was like, do I buy one of those and just heat it up? Or do I actually smoke a turkey? I decided to smoke a turkey. So.
Oh, by the way, for the record, Victoria said she would tear up a peanut butter and jelly keto chow shake.
Oh my goodness!
I know Victoria's on Team Joe.
Hey, speaking of Carrie Brown,
hi Carrie.
There she is.
Lovely people of the Chow, I love you. You totally made my 2020. I could not be more grateful. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you. Bye. Runs to turkey to prep a chicken.
Tracy has a 13-pound turkey.
Where did you find that?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I mean, at that point, you could just do Cornish game hens, right?
Yeah,
Rachel's mom loves Cornish game hens.
Cornish game hens. We need to. She makes it. She just throws it right into the air fryer. If you like crispy, it is. It's like a totally miniature rotisserie chicken. It comes out beautiful. I'm gonna have to have her just make one.
Yeah.
I've never had
Lori
it.
Said, thankful
I've never
I'm
had
on
it either.
2KK. Excited for the gift exchange in the holiday season. Looking forward to a new year. So Shelly has organized an Elfster gift exchange over on our 2KK family
Not too
group.
late to join
And I
it.
think you have until November 30th. if you
Okay,
want. It's like a
so
$10, $15 thing.
how do you do that? Because that's
There's
something
a
that.
That we were curious about. Yeah.
Oh, do you have the link?
It's on our Facebook family group. I think
We'll
Shelly's
pull it
got
up.
it posted to the top.
Yeah, I think
It was. It's been an announcement. So
It was, unless she unpinned it. Maybe
Let's
Shelly
see.
can go repin it. It was an announcement.
Let's search Elfster.
You
And I
probably have to go under Shelly.
this.
Okay, so there it is.
so
That's
fun.
so you just need to go into there
Yeah,
and
you want to post that in the chat?
Look at Shelly's
Yes,
cute
I
face.
do.
I love her face. And they actually had part 2 of Heath's health journey
Yep.
up. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's awesome.
Shauna
Nice.
said 0 turkey. She wants ham.
Ham.
yeah,
I
she's
want
a
it
ham
all.
girl. So let's see.
Stargate said, "Hey Chris, I'm spiking my eggnog keto chow. Is that cheating?" Not if you're using rum.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
But watch yourself
Be
because
careful.
after with keto, you're like it's like 0 to drunk in 2 sips.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seriously. It's
Oh my gosh, did we get caught up?
no.
Well,
No.
no,
Or
it
did
jumped
ju-
down
oh,
to the
just-
bottom.
It jumped down to the bottom.
When
I'm
you
like, how
post
did
a
that
link, it
happen?
jumps down to the bottom.
So you have
So
to go back up.
uh,
Wah.
let's see. I'm
Chris
gonna.
got 96 bags of schoolyard snacks puffs. Those things are that.
What?
That seems like just enough for me.
I ordered 48, but I actually have a couple of boxes.
96 bags of schoolyard snacks on the wall.
He said, "Why is Joe so quiet?"
Oh, he's never quiet.
I don't
I
know.
hear the rest of y'all just fine, but his is faint.
Oh, okay.
I tend to put the microphone over here by
Closer to
Miriam
the quiet person.
because I tend to
do
be
the same
really
thing.
loud.
We
Yeah.
have no quiet people here. We have no indoor voice.
Well,
we
it's
don't
like
even know what
Anthony
that is.
Films the kids' curriculum for church with his girlfriend Sarah, and Sarah like talks like a mouse.
Yeah.
So I have to like take the boom microphone and put it like squarely over her.
Hello. How
And
are
then
you?
she's over on this side, and in post, I still have to like try to chop up every time she talks and move it all the way up 12 decibels.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You could put them in individual plexiglass rooms with
I know
lavalier
that's pretty
mics.
much what you have to do.
Jerry wants to know: did Chris reveal the super secret flavor for tomorrow? No, I would not
Yes.
do that.
I mean, no.
We keep on having these
I have
discussions.
been warned.
Yes. Well, we keep on having these internal discussions where someone says, "Oh, so what day are we going to do it?" I'm like,
Nope.
"We're not doing it on that day." They're like, "Well, I thought you said no." We're not telling people what the secret flavor is. Well, are they going to know what it is when they order it?
When
No.
they open it, they'll
You're going to know what it is when they open it.
Rachel
Oh, is that
Fields
what we're doing?
Yes, and I won't even tell her.
It should be like you should do it like the Birdie Bots every flavor bean and be like, like an April Fool.
Surprise.
It's
Wait.
lawn clippings.
Wait, that's a good idea. You should do a keto chow flavor, a mystery flavor, kind of like Bones Coffee. I know
Oh,
you guys
boy.
didn't drink coffee, but Bones Coffee every once in a while comes out with a bag with a big question mark on it. It's
Oh,
a mystery
man.
flavor, and then they sell it for a limited time, and everybody has to guess what the flavor is, and then they reveal the flavor and turn it into a regular flavor.
Because
Wow.
chow's going to be delicious, whatever it is. Like you're going to enjoy it.
That's
Now-
a cool
Unless
idea.
it's peanut butter and jelly.
Unless it's peanut butter and jelly, which
Did-
we will assure you it is not.
So, Joe, did you just say that Rachel really doesn't know what the secret flavor is?
No, her mom.
Oh, okay.
Sarah.
I'm like, wow. Okay, that's. I'm impressed.
You got to scoot
Rachel
over your
won't let
heads
me tell
near the
anything.
frame side.
Like, maybe-
Jennifer wants to know what cruise we're referring to.
Oh yes, in
Yeah.
May there's a low carb cruise that we're all going on,
Yep.
Royal Caribbean, and there's a bunch of
Dr.
speakers and
Barry
it's
and
really
Leisha are gonna
fun.
be there.
That's
Yeah, they're
right.
hosting, right?
they're
Lowcarbcruiseinfo.com.
Who else is going to be there? Autumn and Richard are going to be there.
Yay!
Yes.
I don't know if Robert's going to be there. I know they normally. I know
Yeah,
Robert
they-
and Crystal normally go on the
Oh,
lake.
yeah, I
They
don't
usually
know.
go, but I haven't heard if they're coming or not.
Shelly said Royal Caribbean non-perishable packaged food is allowed. Also bring non-alcoholic beverages, carry-on items on boarding May Day, not to exceed 12 standard 17-ounce cans, bottles, cartons per room.
Oh, per room.
Hey, we've got
your
4
bag
rooms. We
carries
could bring
the
a lot of
clothes,
Zevia.
My bag carries the clothes.
That's right.
So, okay.
Claire wants to know, can we get a hint of the new flavor? Nope.
It's Keto Chow.
It's got turkey in it.
If you put it in it, it would have turkey.
Brenda says that Kevin and her are making turkey sandwiches with keto bread because we have no oven, deviled eggs, keto chocolate mousse, and Malbec.
What's that?
I don't know, but Brenda, have you tried chaffles? Seriously.
Yes.
Chaffles are the bomb.com.
Claire says you're going to splurge and get Texas de Brazil tonight since it's just a tube. That is a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Brilliant.
Why aren't we doing that?
I don't know.
They just sent me a thing for my birthday too. They sent me like a $20 off of like $60 coupon for my birthday.
Oh man,
let's make it.
That's like one person. But.
And what I want, and I told you guys about this before. Miriam and I, we went to Toronto for the Great Canadian Keto Conference a couple of years ago.
It was really fun.
And we went to a Brazilian barbecue, and they had prime rib that they had cut holes through it and filled with cheese.
They filled it with cheese. So it was like,
and then they rotated on the spit, and the cheese,
out.
it just kind of, it comes out a bit and like hard. It was just all gooey around the outside. The pictures look kind of terrible at first until you realize it's cheese.
Cheese.
It was nuts.
Man.
Whoever came up with that, I would like to kiss them right on the mouth.
Anthony had me watch this video of somebody who makes steak, and they make a prime rib. They take the prime rib and then they dip it in a vat of butter. And then they refrigerate it. So like it ends up with like a 3-inch layer of butter all the way around it. And then they get it all like solidified, and then they cook it like that.
Doesn't it just melt off though?
Yeah, but it's just like basically as it's cooking, it's in a pool of butter.
Oh, okay. Victoria says, I always hear you speak of Autumn Stream, but I don't know who or what that is.
Watch Autumn Keto.
Well, her stream is Watch Autumn.
Yeah, so she has the two, Watch Autumn and Watch Autumn Keto. Her and Richard, they did Keto Palooza. Yeah, fun people.
Autumn is a lot of fun.
So much fun.
If you actually search our channel for Cut Down to KetoCon, if you go into like we did a collaboration with her last year, getting ready to go to KetoCon last year.
Which is funny because I hadn't even really interacted with them at all last year. I think I finally figured it out that I was afraid that they weren't going to like Keto Chow, and so I was kind of like staying away from them.
We're afraid
you'd only have to worry if you made meat sticks.
Well,
if you made meat sticks,
stop you from befriending us after like we'd said. That.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, you know why we befriended you? Because Chris has to be right. And so he had to write and say, excuse me, just a second.
Pardon me, sir. You have been incorrect in your review.
Know that this is the reason why we do
things
the way that we are.
Gail said, Happy Thanksgiving, Joe, Rachel, Chris, and Miriam. I'm making Brussels sprouts with bacon and pork belly.
Oh, I want that.
Yes.
Because Brussels sprouts is probably my favorite vegetable.
And she's going to be Zooming with her daughter later on.
Nice.
I want Brussels sprouts right now.
I know, right?
With pork belly. We have pork belly in the fridge so our daughter wanted us to get some meat. So we got pork belly, pork chops.
Our daughter who went to college and has been
and prime rib.
She didn't realize how much meat we eat.
Yeah. So she's been
until she's
been texting me for a couple months. She's like, I just want some meat. I just want some meat.
I don't know how to cook meat. Yeah. We don't have any way to cook meat.
And one of her roommates is pescatarian. And so she just eats a little bit of fish, but she kind of gets down on keto. And Audrey doesn't do keto, but she's, pro keto, even though she doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And man, her roommate gives her such a hard time.
Oh no!
I'm like,
what does your family do? I don't even want to tell you.
Yeah,
well, it's true.
They're doing a 15-pound turkey and a 10-pound ham. There's 7 adults and 4 children.
I think that seems exactly
that would be perfect.
Right.
Yeah. Now,
Let's
so you
post that
guys already did your Thanksgiving back
We
on.
did our
Tuesday, right?
main Thanksgiving with the kids and Rachel's mom, but her brother wasn't able to be there because he had to end up working. So
okay.
we're going back over to Rachel's mom's house today just
Thanksgiving,
for
take
like
two.
burgers. So
Take two.
7
Nice.
burgers today, but our kids aren't there. Anthony went to
Oh,
Sarah's
okay.
house and Caleb went to his
Dad's
father's
side.
his father's sister's house.
But we are bringing back for a second round because it was super popular a loaded broccoli bar.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Fixins,
sounds
put
good.
all the separate
Ooh.
things and then
Yeah,
just
I'm like way into loaded broccoli right now.
yeah.
Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
Chris.
Oh, by the
We
way,
went-
Chris, I changed the emoji on my watch.
That
Oh, what is
was
it now?
disturbing little
It's not a
baby
it's
head.
not a
Doesn't have
crazy
a
baby
baby.
head.
Not a crazy baby.
Let's see.
What is that? Is it
Oh, now it locked.
Is it a keto chow?
No,
What is it? Oh, it's poop.
it's a poop emoji.
It's a
Oh.
poop emoji.
What the
Why?
Thanks, Joe.
That's how I feel about peanut butter and jelly.
There you go.
Now,
Dennis
before-
said,
oh, go
and
ahead.
as with your salt and bacon. Yes.
You know,
Marie wants to know if Keto Chow is having a Black Friday sale.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in case you didn't know, there was actually a really good video posted on this YouTube channel called the Two Crazy Ketos
Yesterday's
yesterday.
video.
Yay.
Two crazy. Let's see.
You put a Q in there. That's nice.
In fact, I was watching that last night, and it
Fried
was
turkey and bacon grease.
what the heck?
Can you
I'm
imagine
too
that?
lazy ketos. Casey, that's why.
Crazy! I can't spell. I'm using
Did you
this
see that
lap.
Christopher fries. He said you can fry a turkey in bacon grease. How awesome would that be?
Oh, that would be really good.
Just
Let's
save your
see.
bacon grease all year. Yesterday's video, that red one.
So this there's Rachel poking out. So yes, we are having there is a Keto Chow Black Friday sale, and
Unless you want the gourmet
there's-
bundle, wait for tomorrow.
that's true.
The holiday bundle.
Yeah, the holiday. Well, the gourmet bundle is on
That's-
sale
Oh,
today.
you're right. The
20%.
gourmet bundle is
20%
on
off.
sale today.
But the the holiday bundle, which someone else asked, what is in the holiday bundle?
I didn't bring it.
You don't remember what it is, Miriam?
I remember.
Let's see. I'm just going to click on this leak.
I'll
This link.
leak.
This leak. So the holiday bundle,
It has 2 lemons.
which
I
is
just want
available
the
in
mug.
Look how cute
Two
that mug
I
is.
just want
Yes.
the mug.
Adorable.
That's my handwriting.
I know. I want that mug. That's what I want. I'm collecting them now. High Key is doing one too. They have a special
yeah?
bundle.
If they
And it's
pick
got
the
a
same
blue
mug
mug
as
like
us, I'll
this.
die.
Yeah, it's a dark blue. It's like the color of their boxes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
You have beautiful penmanship, young lady.
Oh, thank you.
We also ran it through Photoshop and stuff. But right here in the top corner, these two right here are actually the secret
The
flavor.
real deal.
Can't see them though, but let's see. So it's got the mug. It's got 2 of the secret flavor, 2 of lemon meringue, which is out of stock everywhere else. 1 eggnog, 1 s'mores, 1 chocolate mint, 1 pistachio, a pumpkin, a chocolate, and then the little pocket flasks of each
Which
of those.
I know those are cheap, but I just like having them in all the purses and all the bags and every backpack I pick up. I just want one of those.
I have one in my
Yes.
truck, and then I keep one in my lacrosse bag.
Okay.
In my football bag, where especially for lacrosse, because lacrosse, the kids I'm out there for like long day, like there's
Oh yeah.
I'll do
Oh,
like
yeah.
4 to 10 games in a day, and I see so many kids get dehydrated. So I have those little bottles, and when a kid gets dehydrated, because we're usually on the same side, I'll give them some of that, and it's better than them drinking the Gatorade and stuff because it's just salt water. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've handed it to a few trainers because I see so many trainers at these games push Gatorade. And
Yeah.
so I've had a few trainers like look into getting it and saying like,
Oh, wow.
"Use this instead," especially
Yeah.
like the electrolyte drops.
So someone asked, can I order after midnight? Here's a fun thing that I learned recently. I used to give you East Coast people a hard time and say
Yeah.
that people in the Eastern time zone were incapable of figuring out time
Well,
zones.
They
It's
think the
true,
world
though.
revolves around
They-
them.
yeah.
Apparently, it really does.
It really does. Like 47% of the U.S. population lives in the Eastern time zone.
Oh,
And-
wow. That's interesting.
And
I
we're,
had no idea.
We're 6%.
Yeah, we're 6% in the
So
mountain time zone.
That's why we don't ever hear anyone who lives by us.
So when we did the sale, all of the sales all week are going on at midnight Eastern.
Mhm. Which actually works really well for us. We don't have to stay up till
Yeah, so
midnight.
it's 10
we just
o'clock.
do it at 10.
It's great.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Gene says because Eastern time rocks. There you go. Now, before we got on, we were talking about the Costco bacon grease and all of that.
The
Yes.
blinds are opening.
So
automatic blinds.
yeah. I'm gonna have to close them because it's gonna mess up the lighting. But
It looks
Cool is
okay.
that?
there's a company called
What is it? What was it called?
My Smart Blinds.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
they have a little solar panel on them, or you can charge them
They're
with
like
USB.
the solar panels like this big, and you just have it in the top so that it can see the
That
sun.
sounds like
Okay.
something that you would buy at an Epcot gift shop.
Well, so a lot of the stuff in our house when we did the remodel, Miriam just made decisions.
Oh,
Whoops, wrong
That's
way.
the wrong direction.
Wrong way. She made a lot of decisions about what we were doing with the house. I got to pick the blinds
And the light
That is
switches.
and the
rad.
light switches.
That is so rad.
Anyway,
You also got to help pick the fireplace.
oh yes, I got to help.
Tried the link, but it didn't work. Kim, let us know what link isn't working.
Yeah, are we talking about the Elfster or the Two Crazy Ketos one?
It's possible the Elfster one you put in wrong.
It's entirely possible. There has to be something technical that goes wrong during all
Hey,
these.
that's okay, right?
So far, it's been rock solid. I've been really, we've been
Yeah.
doing just fantastic, right?
Mhm.
So, what else are we gonna? I mean, we can just keep on the. Oh, it's Shauna says, "Oh, those light switches."
Yes.
Shelly says that she's more excited for the mug by Miriam than the mystery flavor itself.
I loved
Oh,
it.
you're
It's
so
awesome.
nice.
Dory said it made chaffles with creamy chicken keto chow and added butter, onion, celery, and herbs.
Ooh.
Going to chop them up and add eggs and make butter and bake.
Heck,
Yeah,
Ooh, that
basically
sounds
keto
good.
chow stuffing.
and that sounds like something that I would incorporate into a Stephanie omelet. Stephanie
Yes.
have the best freaking omelets. I want to just eat omelets at their house. You could do an egg fast if it involved their
I could do an
omelet.
egg fast.
Yes,
as
there
long
you
as I
go.
do egg loaf every day.
Ooh, there's Steph. She says we're having rotisserie turkey thighs, cauli mac salad, deviled eggs, carnivore dressing, carnivore gravy, pickled okra, and for dessert, enlightened ice cream.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Speaking of ice cream, last night Miriam got out the Rebel orange cream ice cream.
The brand new one.
We
It's
haven't
good.
had it.
What do you think?
It tastes like orange cream keto chow ice cream with a slightly stronger orange.
It's
flavor.
more orangey.
Nice.
It was
We
good.
had,
But
birthday cake one. Is that the one we had? Is
No.
there, is
Yeah.
there a new one? Like a-
The birthday
there's a
cake one
birthday
that's
cake one.
pink,
It's
and it
pink.
has like
Yeah.
cookie
It was
dough
it's
in it.
okay.
I thought it was pretty
alright.
good.
I don't
Yeah.
love birthday
The
cake
peanut
stuff
butter.
though. The
It was a
peanut butter one
That-
was really good.
I
Chocolate
don't know.
chip
We've
peanut butter or
honestly
something like
just
that.
gotten so into keto chow.
Keto chow ice cream is just there and it's accessible. Like I don't even have to put pants
And
on
that's not even
and go to
because
the
you guys are
grocery
here.
store.
It's just that like you get twice as much.
Yeah. I'm a servings girl.
So somebody wanted to know how to get to the secret flavor bundle. You just go to shop limited edition products and it's there.
Or on the Black Friday deals.
Yeah, we're on the Black
Page.
Friday deals.
And the mug is ceramic. It's not
Yes.
tin.
Now, last night Joe texted me and he's like, "Did you get to my review of the keto bar warm-ups yet?" I'm like, Yeah.
It's really good.
he's like, "Sorry about the keto chow comment."
It is
Oh, she like yelled at me after. She's like, he's gonna be so mad at you.
yeah. I had to put makeup around his black eye.
Guys, this stuff is so good.
It's really
Especially
good.
this
Oh yeah.
That one is the
This
bomb.
one is like insane. It goes on sale tomorrow.
That is like
Yeah.
one of those that is like you need this for a mom mug. You know how like us moms we just want to like stand.
But yeah, you
around
were talking
mug
about going
and
around
hold
Joanne
it.
Fabrics,
Yeah,
drinking it.
right? Like I can get very specific. That's where I want to shop with it in that hot beverage.
John said, "Oh, we're gonna send you some more." And I'm like, "Oh, awesome!" I'm expecting like the packaging to come, and this comes yesterday. And Rachel's like, is that all we got?
You better
And I'm
order
like,
some more.
I know. I want some too. It's really good.
Yeah,
I
because
did
that's the
let Chris
pre-production
taste
packaging.
These are the
vanilla
pre-production packages, but we were hoping to have like the full bag because we're fighting over who gets the vanilla one. I mean, the chocolate is good, but this is
it's totally good.
Well, and it's funny, Joe. You said that you like the chocolate better than warmed up keto chow, and see, you know what? That's fine. Well, and different people like chocolate different. I don't like dark chocolate as much. It's growing on me, but it's coming along. Dory just said that.
Taste for me.
Yeah, Dory just said that the secret flavor bundle is sold out. No, it's not yet available. It's not available yet. That's why it's on the Friday. Yeah, so
at midnight.
If you let's see, there it is. If you go on there, it has the countdown clock and it says it's available November 27th. So it's available in 14 hours.
Oh, I can't believe that's so fast.
And the keto bars, their warm-ups, those are not yet available either. It says shop now.
Oh, let's buy it right now.
I think that they've said shop now. There still says out of stock, doesn't it?
No, it's.
Oh, he made them. Oh,
it's 5.
Okay.
Dang
I
it.
need to get off.
Joe is still upset about the PlayStation 5 last night.
Oh my god!
Still haven't got the PlayStation 5. We were
setting up this stream thing, and I'm like, Chris, you have 3 minutes because Walmart's going to have the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One at 9:00. So we got off. I'm hitting refresh. It comes up. It's available. I hit add to cart. And the whole Walmart site crashes. How does this billion-dollar company have a website that can't handle people buying something?
They're messing with you.
They need to get more hamsters. So I don't know. But I was actually refreshing too to try and see if I could get one for you. But
you're so awesome.
Dang it.
Lisa says that she's going to have collard greens, green bean casserole, deviled eggs, and cocktail shrimp with our turkey tomorrow, along with a keto cheesecake. Yes, I am all about the cocktail shrimp, especially if you use the Alterna Sweets spicy ketchup. It makes the best cocktail sauce.
Oh, that sounds good.
Shrimp.
Now let's talk about Thanksgiving, because this is and you guys put up a really good video about, are you going to stay keto during Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching it. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. Awesome video.
Thanks,
awesome
Steph,
video.
for that.
Yes, thank you very much, Stephanie, for that. We have gotten some hate for that, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's just our opinion. It's not like we're not going to not like somebody if they want to go off of keto.
We're not
just talking about these are some of the things that could happen.
We're not coming to your house with our police badge.
Yeah. Well, encouraging people to reach their goals, that's only a good thing, right? And I don't like friends who are like, oh yeah, you don't have to, you can go off plan, I'll accept you for who you are. I mean, granted, they will accept you for who you are if they're a good friend, but I want someone who encourages me. They know that I have a goal.
Be better, do better,
and they'll be like, you said you weren't going to eat that entire thing of Rebel ice cream, right? I'm like, yeah.
Well, I think about
here's the thing. Sometimes you need that.
I think if someone was like trying to train for like a triathlon or something, I wouldn't call them and say like, why don't you just sleep in? I don't think you need to like run every day and practice.
Yeah.
Well, and to meet that goal.
You look at it in the alcoholic perspective. Like if someone has given up alcohol, you're not going to offer them alcohol because it's such a thing to get over. Like that's Yeah,
I have enough problems without going off keto. So, and that's the thing. So people are talking about all the awesome side dishes that they're going to be doing. There are very few things that I can't make keto to enjoy for this sort of thing.
Well, and there's so many resources. I mean, we've got so many good cookbooks.
Yep.
But
now allow me to walk back on that. If you decide that you're going to go off keto for a meal,
we still love you.
You have a plan. Yeah, we still love you. And
and making a plan, I think, is helpful. Just saying, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go back on.
And not making it an emotional, in the moment, okay, you convinced me I'm going to eat this entire bag of powdered sugar.
Yeah.
There's a bag of powdered sugar on our counter downstairs. Did you notice that?
We actually make our kids, because they're not keto.
Yeah.
And so we make Anthony and Caleb have to keep their, any of their non-keto kind of treats and stuff like that. They have to keep them in their room. They each have a small refrigerator in their room because I don't even want to see it. And now, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I'm not really tempted, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to reach into the refrigerator and accidentally grab the wrong thing. Sometimes Anthony will make chicken salad and add stuff that I don't want to eat, So and for the most part, they eat a lot of keto, but there's a few things that they want.
And if you are going off plan for the day, no leftovers. I would don't keep them home. Because sometimes you have stuff that you make a single batch if you're used to making double, triple batches in the past so that you can have leftovers for the coming week. Don't do that. Make the single batch and finish it today and donate it if you
right.
Or send it home with the non-keto family member.
The non-keto person, but don't let that be a temptation for yourself.
So Leah has a good question for you, Chris. I'm gonna let you answer. Is it possible to have too many electrolytes in a day?
Yes, Joe has actually done that. If you have, our bodies know how to handle too much electrolytes. It's a very simple thing. First, you'll start off with it just won't absorb it as much, and so it'll pass through as your stool. If you have it too much in your system, you'll sweat it out, you'll urinate it out. Your body knows how to handle too much electrolytes, and it's actually really hard to have a problem with too much electrolytes. But Joe managed to do it once.
Yep.
Yeah.
I messaged Dr. Barry and Kim Howerton. I'm like, something is wrong here. I'm 72 hours into a fast and I'm up 5 pounds.
Oh,
how is that possible? I'll get it.
Joe is texting back. We have adult children that are on the road, making sure that they arrive at their destination.
Hey, it never stops, does it?
No, when they're 110 years old, you're still going to want the message. And we have our children dropping off tools that they have borrowed.
Speaking of fabulous hair, I can't tell if your hair is silver or blonde or platinum or it's like
adorable.
It depends on what way it's flipped and parted. It's interesting. I really thought that hair it was when you went gray, there was one pattern to it. And I'm learning that no, there's not. As they took out the chemicals out of my hair, it was left with different colors.
Yeah.
Aging at different times. So I'm excited to see what's my gray swirl like.
Do you think it's going to keep on getting lighter, or do you think this is what it's going to be?
I think my roots I see are very light. So I think that we're heading into totally silver.
Sorry.
Reminds me of our friend Katie. But I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Your mom's is completely white.
It's white.
And it has been her entire adult life.
Since I think, I guess I was maybe 12, 13, it went white.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that
It went
interesting?
from blonde to white.
So
Are we talking white like Joe's beard?
White, like this white.
Like this white.
Oh, wow.
No silver or gray or anything.
Yeah.
And so it's funny. I inherited my hair from my mother-in-law. Who would have seen that coming?
I hope you guys aren't related.
Yeah?
No, I hope not.
Would explain the weirdness.
Yeah.
Mary Lou said, I put in the notes when I ordered the gourmet to hold the order until tomorrow. Is there a way to not have to pay for each shipping, or do I have to pay for each one?
We should be able to combine those together, no problem.
Yeah, well, what you want to do is you'd have to make the order ahead of time, and then we could refund you the shipping.
Yeah.
Because you still have to order it that day.
Yeah. Yeah, but we routinely, we have this, now we're talking about Keto Chow.
Yeah.
We have this crack team of awesome people.
They're so awesome.
They go through every day and look for orders that can be combined to save people shipping. So if we can ship it out cheaper, we do.
We will. Yeah.
Your customer service rocks.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're
Sarna's
so
going
lucky.
camping tomorrow and Saturday and having prime rib.
Nice.
Camping prime rib is like next level. I don't even know how I would pull that off.
Yeah. Why haven't we not
We are
done that
doing
yet?
5 days. We're leaving like probably in the middle of the night on Sunday.
Okay.
Because
Like we
we're
didn't pay the motel
doing a
bill.
4.5 hour trip.
Okay.
And we actually have the campground for Sunday, but we want to go to church and stuff in the morning, and I don't want to drive because it gets too dark. You know, it's dark by like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
What's up with
so
that?
I don't want to have to like, you know, be driving in the dark and setting up. So we're just going to leave like early in the morning. You're not supposed to check until 3, but because we have it for Sunday night, I can check in like at 9.
Our chickens are so confused right now. Just confused. Because of how dark it gets.
Did you guys get a light on a timer?
Did you get a light in there?
Yeah, we've since day one, I've had a light on a timer, but the light is just to get them to go in because they're weird. So what happens
They're
is
backwards.
they'll go in at night. Okay. And remember, I have the automatic door.
Yeah. I actually looked into one of those. They had them at our Tractor
really
Supply,
cool.
and I was like, ooh.
It's cheaper on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll go in, but then Anthony will go out to like cook on the Blackstone or something.
Turn a light on.
And he'll turn on the outside light. And if the door hasn't closed yet,
you're like, oh, is it day again?
They jump back out. Because now it's lighter outside than it is inside of the coop.
Yeah.
So I literally only have the light come on for like an hour at night to get them to get up into the coop.
Okay.
But again, if it's lighter outside than it is inside, they'll come back out. And one night he did that. He forgot to turn it off. And I go out there at like 9 o'clock at night, and all 6 chickens have been locked out of the coop.
Grounded teenagers.
Like they're inside of the thing, but not in the upper coop.
Curfew.
And they're all like squawking because like
they
get
it.
Out of their roosting area.
So chickens, the frequency of egg laying, from what I understand, is based on the hours of light.
Right.
And so during the winter, they stop laying as much because the hours of light isn't as much. So our light is on a timer. It comes on at like 5 in the morning and goes until about 9 o'clock in the morning. And then it kicks on again at like 4 o'clock in the evening
when it starts to get dark
and stays on until like 9 or 10 o'clock. And it's an incandescent, so it's producing a bit of heat, but mostly it's to trick them into making more eggs.
We also have a heating thing in there.
That's what we're getting.
Oh, really?
So we're just getting 4 eggs a day.
Out of the 6 chickens.
Out of the I mean, some days we have 5, some days we have 6, but we average 4. I don't think I've ever had a day less than 4.
Oh, really?
How many chickens do you guys have?
We have 7.
Yep.
We had 7.
We did, but one.
And we still buy eggs sometimes.
We had 6.
With a dude.
And then 2 of them died, and we bought 3.
Aww.
So Brenda says, I've been ketogenic 7 years, Kevin Mountain 3. I used to be the keto police. I'm very open-minded now, but I have no desire to eat any other way of myself. I never encourage my clients to go off plan, but if they choose to do so, I respect their choices. I've learned this is key to making the way of life sustainable. Also, I love pistachio keto chow now.
Yes!
We got you, Brenda.
Pistachio is so good.
Marie said, loving it on keto. Harry and Wendy showcase keto chow every day. I can't wait to make ice cream with keto chow.
So
they
good.
are a hoot.
They are.
They're so funny.
They are a
love them.
hoot. The most memorable one I saw was where she like didn't put the lid on.
Oh, and spilled it everywhere. Oh,
yeah.
everybody.
Well, Joe, you said you just recently did that,
I
right?
recently did it. I thought it was snapped because I have a couple of them where they don't snap right.
And you're just not quite
and I
paying
just
attention.
started shaking it, and
it looks closed enough. It's not.
I do that. See, when I make it in the blender, I don't always put the lid on.
That's dumb.
So like when I make a big batch, what I'll do is I'll turn it on low.
That's like
so that it's spinning, but it's not like spraying everywhere. So that as I pour it in, I don't have to worry about any caking of the keto chow.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And it works, except for when you forget to make sure it's on low.
Oh, and then it goes
turn on the vitamin.
Man.
By the way, Autumn and Richard tried your recipe for making the keto chow ice cream, and she thought it was more like a I don't know, a shake because it was mostly ice and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
it's an art. Making it in a Vitamix is an art. Like you have to have the perfect amount of ice. I went on her live stream. I tried to do a super chat and start a Blackstone fund for Richard, and she turned off super chat.
Are you serious?
Richard, we got you. We're gonna get you that Blackstone.
I actually went back to Walmart to try and find another Blackstone because now we have one for the office.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find another one. Brickseek said that they had them, and the guy with the scanner looked it up, and they did not.
I've been 3 times to look at different Walmarts for that grill, which is funny because
when are you trying to get the 22-inch one?
The little one.
Yeah, the $99 one. So
Walmart is messing with us.
Yeah, they are.
They're messing with us.
And they didn't have a pink tree.
Christopher said I bought a cheap small ice cream maker last week to try to make Keto Chow ice cream. My kids love it too, but it won't make a whole serving.
Huh?
Oh.
Sarah loved orange keto. He must have the little one.
Yeah. Well,
did a Keto Chow ice cream made with coconut milk solids. Delicious.
Yeah,
oh, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Sonia wants to know, can I use the Two Crazy Ketos link for Keto Chow more than one time for 10% off?
Yep.
Yes, you can. Use it as many times as you want, but it will give you whatever discount is
the
biggest.
greatest.
So if you want to get like I don't have it here. If you want to get the savories tomorrow, which are 40% off, you can use our link, get 40% off of that, and then 10% off of everything else.
That's right.
Spend $200 and get free shipping on top of it.
And we talk a lot about like sweet flavors and making ice cream, but the savory flavors are flipping awesome. They're amazing.
Let's talk about Joe's chili right now.
Yum.
So many recipes on the Keto Chow website.
You may not want to talk about that chili.
That
Heat is in the chat.
That are delicious and like worth a look at. If you're looking for something, a lot of times people are saying, what is variety on keto? Well, look at the Keto Chow website and their recipes page because there's a ton of variety.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Miriam always cautions people every time that we start talking about the savory flavors that it does use, the beef flavors do use beef bone broth protein, which has that kind of roasted flavor to it.
Right.
So if you don't like bone broth, you may not like the tomato basil by itself, but you can use it for cooking and especially for chaffles.
I love it.
Oh, yes.
So
we have some really yummy recipes. There's one that I just tried fairly recently. It's a dressing. What is that? French dressing?
Oh, I don't know.
So good.
Oh, the recipe
that's made with the beef. Like we've done a ton of fun stuff.
French dressing is made with beef.
Yeah,
we gotta try that. we gotta make that.
Selma
because
Marie
I
said
love
she got
French
a PlayStation
dressing.
from Kohl's on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, I saw that. How did you find that?
There's no rebate.
Yeah, there's no rebate. Kohl's is all about Kohl's cash too.
Yeah.
Now we all know that.
Have you heard about the hot chocolate bombs? I was wondering if I could use Keto Chow chocolate for the powder of a hot chocolate. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Thinking about using Chalk Zero for the shell. Yes, I saw those where it's like you put it and you pour the hot water over it and it like explodes into hot chocolate, like a bath bomb. I don't know.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah.
I would rather just make the fat bombs that use the raspberry cheesecake and have those covered in
those
chocolate.
are good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the lady who
good.
has been doing a lot of photographs for us, I went over to help. They live across the street from us, and I went over to help them with some concrete work. And they pulled out donuts for all the people who were helping. I was like, okay, that's cool. She pulls out some of the raspberry cheesecake Keto Chow fat bombs because she had just made some to take pictures of it. I'm like, yes, I will have those.
I will have that. Man,
we love having her on keto because it helps us out.
Well, she's a type 1 diabetic. And for someone who's type 1, they really understand that it doesn't matter whether it's rice or potatoes or bread or sugar or soda. Carbs are carbs.
Right. Yeah, it really is. And I mean, we just had a friend that we lost to type 1 diabetes that passed away. And it's serious. Like, I mean, you just do not mess with like any of the carbs. They totally understand that.
Yeah. Except the American Diabetes Association tells them they need a minimum of 200 or 300 carbs a day.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting better. I mean,
that's true.
There's hope because the woman who's running it actually believes in low carb. So
yeah. But it was funny. I was looking at a diabetes cookbook recently, and it was unbelievable, the nonsense carbs. It was like everything was, swap out for like fat-free things, and just, it's okay, all the pasta and all that. And I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. Camille Bree says, I can feel Heath getting chili triggered.
Brown cookbook, because her cookbooks are amazing.
Yeah.
Heath does not like tomato in his chili, which I know technically it's not supposed to have it, but it tastes good.
No tomato in. Now I know that it's no beans in chili.
No, it shouldn't have. Real chili is just literally. Anthony and I we're having this discussion. He listens to this channel on YouTube of like, is it this or this? And they were having a discussion of, is chili a soup?
Okay.
Like, would you consider chili a soup? Like, what
or
is chili?
You eat it out of a bowl with a spoon.
Yeah, if you're eating it out of a bowl with a spoon, I don't know. It's either a stew or a soup. But
it's interesting, right?
Put it to a good mythical morning and be like, will it ice cream?
Well, then, so this is kind of funny. This came up yesterday. Did you ever see the video, the guy about saucy nugs?
No, but that's
okay.
Something right up my alley.
So it was at some town council meeting. A guy stands up and
yes, I showed that to you.
He's talking about boneless wings.
Oh yes.
And how
a legitimate argument of yes.
Yeah, and at first you think he's just being funny. It's like, okay, they're not boneless wings, but it's like when you really get down to it, it's false advertising. They're not wings.
Saucy nugs.
He's like, call them saucy nugs, but they're not wings.
Yeah,
so
you're right. You can't fly on those. Nothing's flying on that.
And this came up because yesterday,
his father was one of the council.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, of course, it's buy one get one Buffalo Wild Wings. And the company that manufactures our electrolytes, they actually have the evaporation ponds and all the other stuff.
We're going to go up there someday.
But they wanted to say thanks for the amazing year that we've had with them, because we've just been going nuts with the electrolytes. And so they're like, well, let's do a Christmas party for your employees, or a Thanksgiving party.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
So we called it Wingsgiving, and they brought Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
But we have this contingent of employees who doesn't like bones in their meat.
I think they can still get to heaven.
I think they can still get to heaven too.
Hey, you know what? Caleb, not this last week, but the week before, he got Buffalo Wild Wings on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then he came home and he was like, yeah, you know what? Honestly, like their boneless wings are much better. He's like, I really don't want bones in my chicken wings. I'm like, then it's not really.
It's not wings.
Get out.
But yes, they brought a bunch of boneless wings, and one of the other guys was like, you mean saucy nugs? And now we were talking earlier about the sides, and having things that are keto. A bunch of the employees brought side dishes to have with Wingsgiving. And I actually had to stop, and I was like, okay, hold on. What here is keto? Because there were a bunch of desserts, and there was only one dessert that was keto.
I know, it used to be everything was keto, and now we have enough employees that don't do keto that it's like,
we still love them.
I don't know what to eat.
I think you need to kind of make it like, Robert, like in order to work at Keto Brick, you have to be keto.
Oh, really? Well,
that's interesting.
Almost all of our customer service team does keto.
Yeah.
Like strictly does keto.
We have a pretty high percentage, I would say.
Yeah, I would say from the average American workplace, the tendency to be on a ketogenic diet at Keto Chow is a lot higher than most places, but it's not like we're not going to say you have to do keto in order to work here. We did, when we were hiring people, I did ask everybody, do you have any dietary restrictions that we need to be aware of? Like, celiac or veganism or something like that.
Yeah.
And no, but everybody was just fine with eating meat.
We have one vegetarian.
Do we have a vegetarian?
When you're doing like a new flavor, Do all of the employees participate in the taste testing?
Oh yes.
They tend to. Now, I joke around that, we'll do a taste testing, but it doesn't matter. It all comes down to whether Miriam and I like it.
But they may bring a perspective that you hadn't considered.
Yes. Well, and the thing is, each flavor goes through quite a few iterations.
Yeah.
So we test it and they're like, okay, we like this, but it's not strong enough. Or I like that, but it's too strong. And so then we just kind of tweak and tweak and tweak.
Well, like the s'mores. The s'mores, we tried it out. Then we were like, you know what? It doesn't have any chocolate to it.
Yeah, so we added chocolate.
And then you couldn't taste the marshmallow.
Yeah. So
which Miriam was fine with. But it was just kind of, Shauna says the way Chris says veganism, it sounded like a condition. It is.
Do you have a condition called veganism?
But yeah, we
Is there an
do.
appointment for that?
We do have a bunch of, we get people's feedback. We actually, when we were looking at doing the, I think it was the pistachio and the lemon, we had people go through and taste a bunch of different flavors at the same time to see what they liked. We had them.
Yeah, we have them like
do
rate them and
notations.
write down different things. And then we'll do it again and do it again.
Now, do you also taste test with the different fats? Like the most popular fats are heavy cream and butter. So do you make it like with one, and then after you make it with the one, say, let's see what it tastes like with, say, for example, butter, to see like if it's a different taste or a stronger, or do you just do with one?
We just do one because it's control.
We always do it with heavy cream to do. Right. So, for instance, right now next to Miriam, there's a bag of strawberry, I think it is, or anyway,
something.
Every new batch of Keto Chow that comes in has to be quality controlled.
Everyone.
So, and I always test it with heavy cream.
Not beef tallow?
Not beef tallow. And I typically, after I've taste tested it, I make it into ice cream because it's delicious. But
except for the savories, you don't make into ice cream.
No, but the savory flavors made with heavy cream is fantastic.
There's a keto fear factor.
A
chicken soup ice cream.
I don't think that would be very good.
It's gotta be better than that squid and ink sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, you said the chickens ate it, right?
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah, they loved it.
So
Claire said add an egg yolk and erythritol to make Keto Chow ice cream a bit creamier. I actually do make Keto Chow sometimes with raw egg yolks as my fat, and it's
now
delicious.
If you're making the drop biscuits and you're separating out the egg whites, there you got the egg yolks. Wow.
Which we just usually make the drop biscuits with the whole egg because I just can't stand wasting egg.
You can actually age those egg. You know, you can pour a thing of Redmond on like a plate.
We did that once.
Put the egg yolks in there and then cover it more with salt. Put it in the back of the refrigerator for like 3 days, and they'll like dry out, and it almost becomes like an egg beef jerky.
It was a double dog dare.
It's really good on top of salad, though. You can
grate
it like cheese. It was
okay.
Good.
It was odd. It was
odd. It is absolutely odd. But when you grate it, it's like cheese.
That's funny.
Libby says, hey, Chris and Miriam, Keith had his first knee surgery. We credit Keto Chow for making sure he lost the weight they required to do the surgery. He's recovering very well.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That is amazing.
Don't you guys just love it? Every once in a while. Okay, you're getting the bad comments about your video telling people not to go off their don't compromise your goals because of Thanksgiving. And then you get a comment like that.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
People leave comments, and I mean, I can't tell you how many comments where we read them, and the two of us will literally start crying and going, this is why we do it.
Yeah.
This is exactly why we do what we're doing. Like somebody, I don't remember the exact comment, but somebody put the other day, like, I needed this because I was contemplating going off plan, and the last time I did it, like, I got super sick. And so, like, thank you, because this was the encouragement to stay. And I was like, wow. Jean solved the mystery and said it is a stew. If your spoon can stand up in the bowl, it's a stew. If it can't stand up, it's a soup.
I love that.
Okay. Hey, there you go. There's your criteria, right?
I'm going to tell it to Anthony.
Really?
Trucker Cat Hike says, how do you use the 2KK code with your account? Because when I click on the 2KK link for the discount code, I still have to log in. So the 2KK discount link, for any of you who don't know what we're talking about, if we go back to, let's see. Oh, I have it open. Okay, so here we're looking at the best Black Friday deals for keto products in 2020. Joe and Rachel's hiding out behind there. There's a link right here for Keto Chow Black Friday. And if you click that link, here, I'll use an incognito. Oh, it won't work if I do an incognito window. Okay. Anyway, I'll click that link. And it talks all the different
top,
stuff.
It says source 2 Krazy Ketos UTM. Can you point to that with your mouse?
Yeah.
So it has it built in.
Yeah. So if you go in and let's say right now the electrolytes are not on sale, or the daily minerals, because I came in with that link,
it'll say 10%
10% off for 2 Krazy Ketos.
Oh, neato.
So that's
what a
just
smart website.
Well, it still has issues, and I'm still trying to get stuff fixed because you can't stack discounts still. It just gives you whatever is the best one. But let's say that you have your rewards. Oh my gosh, I lost it.
Sorry, that's not funny.
Let's see if I can. Their rewards program or the military discount, which comes through as a coupon. You just have to make sure you put that into the discount code box,
so you can get both of them
in the cart.
Right.
But as far as logging in, it shouldn't matter whether you log in or not with using the 2KK link.
Now I do want to say this as a couponer and a person who's all about the deals, which is why we have that video yesterday, because we're all about how much money can you save, and we always want to help people save money. It stinks that you can't stack coupons, but 99.9% of companies out there never allow you to stack coupons. So everybody appreciates you for trying to do it. As a matter of fact, I love Bones Coffee. Bones, we have reward coupons. I cannot stack my reward coupon. Like I have like $50 in reward coupons with them. I cannot use that with their current 25% off sale. I have to make it 25% off of the coffee for Black Friday or use my rewards coupon. So you guys at least allow people to use a reward coupon in addition to a discount, because a lot of companies don't. So like it stinks that you can't, but you're better than 99% of the companies out there.
Thank you.
And we've got a pretty hefty, daunting coffee budget.
Yes. Troy wants to know, when is the 10% sale going to end? So if you use our link or Carrie Brown's link or Christy Davis's link or anybody who has a Keto Chow link, it's always 10%.
Yeah, it's always 10%.
But the cool Black Friday, like 40% off of the savory flavors tomorrow, that's only this weekend.
Yeah, and so let's see.
It goes Friday through Monday, the savories, and then the 10% off should end tonight, right?
The 10% off. Well, the 10% off all 21 meal bags, that ends on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern.
I thought they weren't overlapping.
Man, I see that Heath's eye is still like causing him trouble.
Oh no!
And the chat's blurry. I'm sorry, Heath.
But yeah, the 40% off all 21 meal savory bags is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So,
right.
And then
says vegans is a condition.
Absolutely, it's a condition. And you know what?
The ointment comes in a solid form, butter.
The thing about it is, I don't want to get down on vegans. That's if they're making choices to better their health, that's fantastic. Do what you do.
Well, and you can do keto.
You can do keto vegan. The thing is,
it's just hard.
Keto is the one thing that has worked for me, and I want to help other people learn more about it. And if this is something that can help them reach their goals, then that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. That's why we made a company. We're not trying to make money. We're not trying to do all of that. We just wanted to help people out, and I'm just so lazy. I made Keto Chow for my own use. So, yeah. And then we got to meet you guys. And who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to Oh Hello Bakery yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh hello.
I wasn't part of that conversation.
No, you were not. And they said, "How do you know these guys?"
we met them through Keto Chow.
Well, and I said,
"I know with Oh Hello is they sent us that package, and we enjoyed those delicious pecan bars."
Oh my gosh, those are my
until
favorite.
A week and a half later, when we released the video, that everyone's like, "You realize that was 4 servings?"
Well,
and I'm like, I'm glad I know that after I ate it, because I would have been very disappointed if I knew that before I ate it.
Ignorance was bliss. It was a blissful
Yeah.
ignorance.
Each of the bars that they have is
Yeah.
4 servings. You're supposed to cut it into quarters.
Which
Didn't
works
know
out really
that.
well because there's 4 of us on keto in my house. So Chris, Kate, Haley, and me.
Yeah.
Then we can all have a serving.
That stuff was like we had it all for Halloween at Rachel's mom's house. We took everything after we did the video and brought it over there.
Yeah.
And it
Nice.
went quickly.
But Renee is saying, what are some of the best bones flavors? I like salty
The Banana
siren.
Foster is your
The
favorite.
banana Fosters is my absolute favorite. The person to ask though is Shelly. I think that she is the best aficionado of the different bones flavors.
Right family got a bunch of stupid hot pork rinds and is going to trick people at work with them.
I
Hey,
want to do that.
that's better than sugar-free gummy bears. So
That's true. Yes.
Remember, our kids used to trick people with the birdie bots. Like,
Yeah.
they would
Oh,
go,
yeah.
if you go to Universal Studios, you can get like the ones that taste like, rotten egg and
Vomit.
stuff like that, the jelly beans. And they
Ugh,
Oh, wow.
ugh.
Ooh, James says that Steph is making carnivore bacon gravy and the house smells heavenly. I want that Yankee Candle.
Sounds good.
did you post a picture of us?
Yeah.
Steph, a pair of Renee says that she wants to know how old were we when we got married.
Oh,
We said we looked
yes.
12. Isn't that
We're
the thing?
12.
You look at people get kids
And
getting
you're like,
married, and
wow,
you're like,
that's- they're babies.
are they old enough?
You
Yeah,
did
we were.
look like babies, you guys.
So it was
like,
2000.
I was 20.
I was 22.
Yeah.
I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that normally redheads look younger than they are. Like my grandfather and my grandmother on my dad's side was also redheads. My aunt is a redhead. My brother is a redhead. And I don't know. There's just something youthful,
Right.
extra youthful.
Okay.
I'm not
You
a
still
redhead.
look like you're 12.
I just dye my hair red. My hair's the same color as Chris's hair.
Sharon's
I'm
a
blonde.
vegan fan
Yeah.
is vegan keto and makes it look very easy.
Oh, neat.
Never even heard of
Never
it.
heard of Heavenly Fan before.
I have
But-
no problem with vegan. I think I've said for a long time that if I wasn't keto, I would go like plant-based whole food.
You would
The
produce
only problem
same
is it's
health
harder with
results.
some of the vitamins in that because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
no fat diet. So you're
If I wasn't keto, I'd go carnivore.
My only thing with vegans, and I think vegan, if you're doing it for health, is awesome. The only problem I get is when they say you're doing it to save the environment. Save animals, yes. Environment,
Not
another issue.
yeah.
We're actually going to have Dr. Peter Ballerstedt on our live stream on
Oh, I love
Tuesday.
him.
He's
awesome.
fantastic. And well, I like how he really gets down to a lot of people will base their decision to go vegan off of a bunch of studies that were retracted. They were so flawed that they flat out said, "Oh yeah, that wasn't true." But people still look to those as an authoritative source of why you should go vegan and stuff. So anyway, I love how he just gets down to the meat of sustainability.
Mhm.
He talks about protein. And did you guys didn't get a chance to look at any of the lipidemia conference stuff, did you?
I saw some of it, not all of it.
It was really good.
Oh, that's right. You were hosting the lipidemia conference, weren't you?
Not the conference. We were
Oh,
hosting
no.
stuff from
That was
Dr.
PhD.
Barrett.
That was the PhD.
Yeah.
Okay. But the lipidemia conference, did you get anyway, there was
I've seen
there
some
was
of
a
the stuff that was on YouTube from it. Like there's
Okay.
some little posts here and there from it.
there were a couple of really good talks in there. One of them was talking about, and it's Dr. Ballerstedt's one of the things that he talks about is it's very hard to get the right protein on with plant sources. And another thing that's really interesting, I'm just going all over the place with this. When you get plant sources, they tend to have heavy metals in them that people forget about.
Mhm.
And that's actually something that I need to bring up with John with keto bars. So if you don't know, on Keto Chow, we have a Proposition 65 warning
Oh yeah, we'll have to
because
see
of the
that one.
cinnamon in the
so there's
snickerdoodle.
and there's cinnamon in those new warm-ups, so they'll probably have to do that.
He'll probably have to have a
Too.
Proposition 65 warning for
Yeah.
California, which
But
is
they
stupid.
could just put it on the website.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Anyway.
I haven't seen the new I haven't seen the permanent packaging. So maybe
Yeah.
he may
Yeah,
have it on there. I don't
and
know if
they
he does
could
or
probably
not.
get away with not having it on the website or not having it on the packaging, but have it on
Yeah.
the site.
Yeah, you have to inform the consumer before the exposure occurs.
Of
is the
cinnamon.
Technical, yes, of cinnamon. Anyway, but with plant-based or plant-only protein sources, it's really difficult to get the right amino acids and the right protein. And the protein that you're getting is what's called crude protein instead of actual amino acids, and it doesn't. I mean, if I had my button, I'd hit my nerd.
He says there's no cave drawings of vegetables. Eat
Nope.
meat and cave to humans.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Right Family says people that do keto down, do vegan down keto, saying that keto is restrictive, but vegans don't get the nutrients they need.
Yeah,
And
actually, Renee was saying that she did raw vegan and was very sick on it.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to harp on vegans and all that stuff, but yeah, if you've got a reason for doing vegans and it's not to save the planet and all of that, then that's fine. But it is important that we have an honest conversation about actual nutrients and stuff like that. So,
well, even
anyway.
Mary Lou said I was a whole food plant-based and my triglycerides skyrocketed, lots of stomach bloat. Was so hard to keep because so many carbs causing cravings. Because I mean, plant-based whole food is again, we talk about all the time, and you see even Dr. Barry's talked about it, where carbs or fat, but not both. Like don't.
Yes.
Thomas DeLawless says if you're going to have some carbs, even like vegetables and stuff, don't put a bunch of fat with it all the time. You want to have carbs, but you can't have carbs and fat. And that's what plant-based whole food is. You're going to eat carbs in your vegetables, but there's absolutely no fat unless it's in like an avocado or something.
Yeah.
Like you can't cook anything in oil, no butter, no nothing. But you're getting a lot of like fiber because of all the vegetables and stuff. So that can cause some bloat from that.
Slapstick says that's awesome. Everyone should warn us of products with cinnamon. That's important to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Matura says, for some reason, I thought this was tomorrow.
No.
That's the whole year. The whole year has been like that for me. I was like, oh my goodness. Like we've got to get to the thing. Like it's Saturday. And Joe's like, it's Wednesday.
Well, you know what I have to do? I'm going to try to get Rachel to help me, but she will not help me. I have to go drill a hole in the roof of the RV.
I'm not helping with that.
Is this for solar panels or what?
No, I'm going to install an external antenna for cell. So we've got the cell extender. So I'm going to put it in the middle, and then on like a little arm so I can raise and lower it. And then I'm going to put a box over the entertainment center, like like on the roof, so that when I add solar panels, because that's where everything is, I can just I have one box that I can just run a bunch of cables and have one spot in. I know how to do it and I know how to seal it, but it still makes her a little nervous that I'm going to drill a hole like this.
Sean is right. He's going to put a submarine telescope in the RV.
Flip the thing up.
Daphne lives, because Daphne says she loves Keto Chow ice cream, but it's been too cold for me to eat it lately.
Oh,
I'm going to go there.
Yeah, it's been a little cold too.
I had Keto Chow ice cream 5 times this week so
and
far.
You were freezing every day.
Over there in my sweater, shivering, eating it, enjoying it.
Well, it's kind of like when Rachel said that she can do it 3 times in a day.
I can't. It's in the bathtub when I'm at work.
Yeah, weird.
Oh. Well, I feel like you should put a big bathtub at work. There, your workspace is so like tricked out down there with like cool stuff that that's just the next level.
We do have a bidet.
Yes, we do.
That I brought from home.
Julie says, glad I have joined the keto train since March 15th. Loving this way of life. Well, we're glad you're here, Julie.
Oh my God. So I am on a lot of like Facebook groups for RVs. And so somebody put up a thing in the Grand Design Owners one about like that a lot of people who dry camp have installed bidets, like the little ones that you can buy like at Home Depot for like $39 and snap on top. And there's a little hump on the back. And so you have to modify it a little bit on the back of the toilet. So you have to modify this thing to fit on there. So somebody put a question like, I don't understand. Why can't you just do what people have done for hundreds of years in America and use toilet paper? And so one of the comments was, have you ever tried to clean peanut butter out of a shag carpet?
Well, I'm glad we don't try to monetize these videos, Joe, because
it wasn't my fault this time.
But I mean, it just went on and on and on because they're trying to explain because you don't clog up the black tank because you're not using as much toilet paper and everything else.
Oh yeah.
But the comments that stemmed from that were like, you need more fiber in your diet.
Well, that's the
Christopher says,
thing.
I had keto chow ice cream twice this week, the first 2 times ever, but then my son wanted him some ice cream the next day. Don't tell him that his doesn't have any sugar.
You're
Don't
just
tell
trying
him.
to distract the poop conversation.
Yes, I am. Let's steer this boat someplace else, sir.
So speaking of delicious things, at our Wingsgiving, I brought along a bunch of root beer and cream soda, the diet, of course, and heavy cream.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
Oh, yes.
I would like some. I want that. We should make that tonight.
Shauna said, just like that, Thanksgiving dinner is canceled.
Yes. Thank you, Joe, for making us not hungry for anything.
Now, I just have to say, anytime that a carnivore conversation comes up, it inevitably turns to fiber.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
people always act like you have to have fiber in order to go to the bathroom until you remind them that babies and cats poop just fine.
Yes. Well, and that was honestly one of the biggest obstacles to my mom getting onto keto.
And you.
And me. She was like,
Not enough
she's
fiber.
like, I'm in my 70s. We're supposed to be totally obsessed with like frequency of using the restroom.
I remember Rachel being like, you're supposed to go 3 times a day. I'm like, no. You're
No.
maybe once a day, once every other day. But the thing is, when you're eating mostly meat, you don't have a lot of waste. Your body uses it all. Look at feed your dog just
Like
a bunch of chicken.
Tabitha only goes to the bathroom like number 2, like once a day.
Can you imagine how much it would be if we actually fed her like Purina, filled
Oh,
with
the
corn
dog
and
chow.
It'd be
and stuff
constant.
that?
I think it was the greatest thing we ever did, just for the fact of we have like much less cleanup.
And she's a big dog.
Yeah.
Fairness says, and it just wouldn't be the same if we didn't eventually have bathroom talk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Should we talk about dryer balls now? I mean,
Oh,
Speaking of which, we only have 2 left, so some
Are you
dryer
serious?
balls must be in children's rooms because they take their clothes out of the dryer and they never return the balls.
I just bought Rachel more because the dog finally finds them and
Tabitha
just,
thinks
use
they're
them as a
toys.
toy.
She's like, this
Yeah.
looks an awful lot like a regular ball. Balls.
now, Joe, when you're drilling that hole in the roof of the RV and installing the thing, are you just going to put a connection so that you can hook up the solar later?
Oh, he left.
He's
He's
gonna
gone.
grab the box.
Okay.
Oh, Renee.
Trey wants to know, Joe, did you score a PlayStation 5?
Oh,
no.
just-
Not yet.
Because he's
No,
so
he
sad.
didn't.
One in my car, but it didn't complete. Sold out by 9:05. I'm telling you, it is not a thing. It is not a thing. Ooh, Steph's bacon gravy is done. She says, OMG, that bacon gravy is delicious. Made bacon bits and used the grease from that. Added a 1/4 of kettle and fire, bone broth, and 3 ounces of cream cheese simmered, and then added a teaspoon of xanthan gum to thicken. We've got
that
to do
sounds
that. I'm totally stealing that recipe.
That sounds really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the antenna on a boat arm so that you can just a little nut and you can lay it down and then stick it up or lay it down when you're driving.
I love you,
Then
Renee.
I'm going to put this box on the roof and then drill holes in it with waterproof connections.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if I want to run more wires later to solar panels, I can just put another one in and
There
then
you go.
always access everything from inside.
This looks like spy
And then
gear.
in here, there'll be one hole from here down. So everything will be nice and sealed.
Speaking of spies, I noticed HBO is running all of the Sean Connery 007 movies.
Oh, the greatest James Bond.
Yeah, I
Nobody
miss
was better
him.
than him.
I just could listen to him read the phone book. It's like James Earl Jones. I just want to hear him talk.
Jonathan said, sorry, I hate dryer balls. Our dryer is right on the other side of the bathroom and it sounds like it's under attack.
Sometimes if I go out there, I think, did we put shoes in there? Because
Yeah.
And
I
Sean says,
think
oh,
it's
look,
just
it's a lightning conductor. They don't have lightning in Florida, though, right?
Nah,
Right?
Not at all.
it's not even wet there.
Yeah, hardly ever rains.
It's actually, we should
Barely.
not be getting rain right now. We've had so much rain, but generally by mid-October, the rain goes away. And we should be in our dry season, and it'll not hardly rain at all. It'll hardly rain at all until like mid-May.
I don't know.
And then it rains every day again.
I feel like Seattle would be like, man, I got to pack an umbrella to go visit South Florida.
We've had so much rain lately. Like, I mean, Anthony and I have gone to customers that it hasn't rained in a week and a half and they're still underwater because there's no place for water to go anymore.
Okay.
So,
what?
Sorry, I was going to say, can you go to the beach in December? Like, because is it warm enough or is it?
We go? No. Yeah. Does the average person go? Yes. Yeah. But for me, it's too cold.
It's too cold, like 70 degrees cold?
Like, no, the water temperature will be like in the mid 70s. That's too cold for me to go.
Oh, yeah. That's
right. Says that you got to stay sexy. Like
sexy.
Yeah, it's funny because growing up in New York, my mom lived on the water.
Yeah.
And so what's considered the intercoastal waterway down here, that's what she lived on. And we would start swimming in like around Memorial Day, stop swimming sometime around Labor Day. That water was never over 72 degrees. And I swam in it all year long. Coming down here, if that water's not like 85 degrees, I'm not getting in it.
Your palate changes.
You've gotten soft, Joe.
I've gotten very soft. In fact, where we're going, we're taking the kids and we're going camping for like the day after Christmas for 5 days. And we're going to go camping. I said, that's what I want to do. And we're going to go where you can go swimming in the springs. And I'm like, I'm not going in that water. And Caleb's like, it's the same temperature during the winter as during the summer. I'm like, yeah, but the difference is during the winter, the air temperature is like 75. During the summer, it's 100. I can take 70-degree water when it's 100 degrees outside.
Maybe we'll get you a scuba suit.
I'd like to see you get in that water.
I'm there. Now it's a double dog dare. Now I've got to stick my tongue on the frozen pole.
Christopher said 70s would be too hot for me at the beach.
Nice.
Okay.
Renee says that she could listen to the guy that narrates the March of the Penguins like all day. I could too.
Apparently, you can't touch a penguin in Antarctica. They'll kick you out if you do it.
Really? I would so be bound on that place because if I'm there, I'm touching a penguin. I'd be like,
and I think that's why they have that.
Video,
I would touch the butt like Nemo. I would touch the butt.
We were watching a video of a guy reading Yelp comments, like people who leave 1-star comments on Yelp.
Okay.
And he was reading the 1-star comments that people leave at national parks. And it's like somebody going, Grand Canyon, it's a hole.
Yeah, like I like this other park better. And it was like, well,
but one of the comments was this guy going, so we went to, it was like the glacier in Montana, to Glacier National Park.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, we went there and the rangers are overbearing.
Yeah.
The rangers would not let us have a picnic and not leave food. There was a goat and he wouldn't let us pet the goat. And the guy's like, these are protected lands. And he was like, it would be better if we could just do whatever we want in the park.
Oh, yeah. Really?
And they're leaving one. He's like, why are you leaving a 1-star comment? And then the guy goes on in the same thing. I would go back if you want to see beautiful landscape, though.
I don't know if you think that you're going to shut down the national park if you give them a bad review.
Yeah.
They might
you go to Yellowstone and there are buffalo. Like buffalo are wild animals. You know, there's the buffalo are wild animals, right?
That is my dream trip, is to go to Yellowstone.
Oh, really?
You've never been to Yellowstone?
Never been. Well, again, Yellowstone, there's not a lot of people that are flying to go to Yellowstone. You would go to Yellowstone and go camping. I'm not going to drive across in just my car to see Yellowstone. But now with an RV, I told Rachel, that is my dream trip, like to go to Yellowstone.
Did we take our camper to?
No, we did. No, we rented a house just outside of Yellowstone.
Because it's not super far, but it's still quite a drive.
Because Miriam's family,
Yellowstone, from what I see, is a lot of the campgrounds there are first come, first serve.
Yeah. So you kind of have to.
We have that here too. We have Ocala National Forest. That's where I wanted to take the kids for Christmas. There's like 10 sites available that you can actually reserve, and there's 70 sites that are full hookup, but they're first come, first serve.
Yep.
And Rachel's like, no.
Yeah.
Shauna has seen the reviews because she says the landscape is beautiful, but you can't pet the goats.
Well, and it's funny to me how every year there's a news story about someone who decided they were going to go get a selfie next to a bison.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people?
Well, they won't let the animals in the national park if they weren't tame.
It's like a zoo, right?
I mean,
There is
That-
a campground.
That teddy
that I
bear
saw.
looks so cute.
Yeah.
There's a campground that I saw. There's one in Arkansas that's on
Yeah.
a bison prairie, and you can go dry camping there. And literally, like, there was one guy who took a photo. He woke up in the morning, and there were like 20 bison in his campground. Like one of them, like right next to the door of
Oh
his.
my
RV.
gosh.
I would
I'm
be-
like, I want to go there. You can actually go there. It's like $10 a night to bring your RV there.
be
You can bring
frightened.
4-wheelers and go out on the prairie with. It's a bison farm.
What
But
if he decides
Wow.
he wants your trailer?
I don't know.
You gonna tell him no?
Then it's his trailer. It's what are you
We're
gonna
gonna have
do?
to use the submarine thing to like look around that you're
The
installing and
periscope.
see if it's safe to go out.
Gene said,
No
I love the
bison
look
nearby.
I get in Florida when I walk around in shorts and a t-shirt in winter because I'm from Ohio. Well, they're walking around in parkas. If it's below 70 degrees here, people put on hats and gloves.
It is so cute at church because we're wearing pea coats and boots.
Ah, we wear
And
pea coats too in the
fur
winter.
Yeah, but it's like 74 degrees.
This morning, when I went to put the turkey in the smoker, it was literally snowing.
Oh,
Just so
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That makes me want to watch some of those Hallmark Christmas movies.
I know, right?
My
I want
gosh.
to watch a Hallmark
Have
movie every
you-
day.
Are you familiar with the Holderness family?
You
Oh
sent it to
my
us, yes.
gosh, that is the funniest thing
So funny.
ever.
Did you see the second one?
Yes.
So funny.
Okay.
I don't know. Did you see the second one?
Yes, I did because at the same time that Chris was suggesting it, the boys had found it and they were like, "Mom, this is for you."
It's
Every
every
single
Hallmark ever.
movie.
There's 2 of them. They're great. They're making
They're
another
doing a
one
third
that's
one that's a musical.
Yeah.
Funny.
Anyway, we should go watch that again.
Yeah, we should.
It was funny enough that Miriam made me watch it twice, and then we showed
And
it
we
to
showed
the
our
employees.
employees.
So
Yeah. Shauna says, and then they're surprised when they're gored.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
Okay.
I think we better call it. You ready?
It's 12:40. Yes.
Yes. Well, thanks for hanging out with us for
This
Thanksgiving.
was awesome.
Hey, and all the people who came
Yeah.
along with us and were
I
watching
know, I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
I'm with my keto
Karen said
family.
you need to go to Yellowstone. Wonderful. Lived in Jackson Hole for
Oh,
about
yeah.
9 months. Tons to see. Wasn't there over a year and took our best friends.
It
They're in
felt,
awe.
it-
It looks Yellowstone and Redwood National Forest. That's where I
it
want to
just
go.
it felt
Oh,
right
that
now
is
like
so
we
pretty.
just enjoyed Thanksgiving together without like table flipping, rage quitting a Monopoly game. Right?
I think Miriam could go for some Monopoly
I
today.
could go for that.
There's a baby
Rachel,
Yoda
Rachel
Monopoly.
has banned games